Imagine Earth 4 billion years ago. No people, no trees, no animals, only water, rocks, and volcanoes. But deep inside the ocean, something small was starting. The first life, simple, tiny cells, appeared. They didn't have eyes or mouths. They couldn't move. But they were alive, and they were the beginning of everything. For billions of years, life stayed simple, just tiny microbes floating in the sea. No brains, no bones. Then suddenly, everything changed. 540 million years ago, something big happened in the ocean. It was called the Cambrian Explosion. Earth was young, hot, dangerous. Life could only survive in water, deep in the ocean, far from the sunlight. These tiny cells were the first living things. They used heat and chemicals from undersea vents to stay alive. They were simple, but they started the chain of evolution. Over time, these cells got better. Some began to work together. Some could swim. Some learned to eat others. And then, after billions of years of slow change, suddenly, life exploded into action. This was the Cambrian Explosion. In a short time, hundreds of new animals appeared. They had eyes, legs, shells, and jaws. And they changed life forever. 540 million years ago, the ocean changed. New animals appeared, fast, strange, and dangerous. They had eyes, legs, claws, shells. This was evolution speeding up. These were not fish, not jellyfish, not anything we know today. Let's look at some of the first animals on Earth. The ocean was full of life, but all of it was strange. These were Earth's first animals, alien in shape and behavior. Anomalocaris, the terror of the sea. It was 1/2 meter long, with big eyes and sharp limbs. It grabbed prey with its arms and crushed them with a round mouth. It was the first big predator. Opabinia was weirder. 5 eyes, 1 long grabbing arm on its face. It used the arm to catch food and bring it to its mouth under its body. Scientists don't know anything like it today. Hallucigenia looked like a creature from a nightmare. Thin legs, spikes on its back. For years, scientists thought they had drawn it upside down. Trilobites were the most successful of them all. They had hard shells for protection. They walked, burrowed, and even had simple eyes. Some lived for 270 million years. These animals were strange, but they were also pioneers. They shaped the future of life on Earth. How some animals started growing bones, swimming deeper, and fighting harder to survive. After the Cambrian Explosion, the ocean became a battlefield. Animals had to fight, hide, or die. Some grew shells, some got faster, some learned to see better. This was the first arms race in nature. Predators were hunting. Prey had to escape. Natural selection was in full force. To survive, many animals developed armor. Shells made them harder to eat. It was the beginning of defense in evolution. Eyes changed everything. With vision, animals could hunt better. and escape faster. Evolution favored the ones who could see. The Cambrian Ocean tested every body type. Some creatures floated, some crawled, some swam fast. Many designs failed, but some worked and lasted millions of years. Every feature had a purpose: claws for grabbing, shells for protection, eyes for spotting danger. Life was no longer simple. The Cambrian Sea was full of winners and losers, but the rules were clear: adapt or go extinct. Now we'll see how some animals left the ocean floor and took the first steps toward the world we know today. At first, most Cambrian animals lived on the seafloor. They crawled, dug, or sat still. But some changed the game. They started swimming. This opened up the ocean. More space, more food, more danger. Mobility was the next big step in evolution. The sea floor was crowded, slow and safe, but limited. Some animals stayed there. Others began to explore. Swimming gave animals new freedom. They could find new food, escape faster, and hunt from above. Fins helped steer. Muscles helped push. Nature shaped the perfect swimmers, fast and silent. The ocean now had layers: seafloor, mid-water, surface. Each layer had predators and prey. Evolution was speeding up. To swim and hunt, animals needed better control. They developed nerves and simple brains. Reactions got faster. Survival got smarter. With movement came intelligence. And with intelligence came domination. Soon, the ocean would see new giants. And some creatures would take a bold step onto land. But first, they had to survive mass extinction. That's next. Not every creature from the Cambrian survived. Many went extinct. Some were too slow. Some couldn't compete. Others were simply unlucky. This was Earth's first great die-off, but a few survived, and their bodies shaped all future animals, including us. Around 485 million years ago, something changed. The Cambrian era ended. Volcanoes, climate shifts, maybe even oxygen drops. Whatever the cause, many species disappeared, but not all was lost. Some animals adapted. Trilobites lived on. So did soft-bodied worms. And one tiny creature with a nerve cord, the first backboned animal. That nerve cord was the start of fish, and later, humans. Many body shapes from the Cambrian still exist, improved, refined. Eyes, legs, shells, nerves. All began in that ancient ocean. The ocean was the first lab of evolution. We are its final project. So far. 40 million years ago, life exploded in the sea. It was weird. It was wild. And it was the start of everything. Today, every animal, in the sea, on land, or in the sky, carries a piece of that history, even you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe this channel to get the latest story at your inbox first. And don't forget to like, share, and